MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the New York Yankees and the San Francisco Giants. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network. Madison Bumgarner, a lefty from North Carolina, against the starting assignment. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Quite frankly, one of the toughest and baddest dudes in the game of baseball. We all remember coming in Game 7 of the World Series against the Kansas City Royals. Every team thinks that they have an ace. Well, guess what? This guy is a true, legitimate ace. Low to mid-90s fastball, good curveball. It does have the straight changeup, and just in case you didn't know this, the guy can swing the bat a little bit too. One of the best pitchers in the game. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left, as this is hauled in for the first out. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny? Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He's got to be excited to hit in this one because his career against the starter, he's hitting over 500. I'm sure he knows he hit it well in the past, so his confidence is probably at an extra boost today. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. Bumgarner has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher. Matty V, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you're a starting pitcher. Walks and giving up many base hits per 9 innings. This guy keeps the ball in play, doesn't give up a lot of hits, doesn't walk very many batters, and when you do that, it's a good recipe for success, and it's worked for him so far in his career. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
The left fielder.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Just underway here in San Francisco. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Masahiro Tanaka, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. Dan, any thoughts? Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today. Gardner will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. And with that, a look at Bruce Bochy's lineup card for the Giants. Who do you have your eye on, Dan? Well, I think Brendan Belt is the guy to watch out for. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the former St. John's University standout Joe Panik. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gardner is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting 3rd.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former World Series champ, MVP, and Rookie of the Year Buster Posey. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up on the backhand. On to first, and they don't come any easier than. Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. He'll begin things here against Madison Bumgarner. Here's the first pitch to him. And a high strike there, 0-1. Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game. Fouled away. Stays alive, still 0-2.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. And the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's through for a hit.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2, here it comes. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
Okay, here's how San Francisco lines up defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
So a runner on first with 1 out now. And up next, the power bat of Luke Voigt from the stretch. And it's fouled away. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Bumgarner with a little do-it-yourself play, and there are 2 down.
Batting 7, the shortstop.
In now, Troy Tulowitzki. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fly ball out toward left center field. Heading after it is Williamson, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
That's just some great base running from the guy at first. The ball had plenty of air under it, but he got a good read, recognizing it wasn't going to be caught, and he hustled all the way around home. That's something that shouldn't go unrecognized in that play.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as Bumgarner gets ahead of him with strike 1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Oh, got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Hey, make a pitch right here and get out of this. Get the boys in the dugout and regroup a little bit. 1 run is not going to kill you.
The 0-2. And another foul ball. Tulowitzki at second with 2 down. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 1-0 New York. Leading off the inning, Brandon Belt, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Brandon Belt.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Ground ball right into the shift. Torres picks it up. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Batting 5th. The third baseman.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And standing in here, the veteran third baseman, Evan Longoria. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1. Popped up. And this is taken in for the second out. Standing in, Brandon Crawford trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Hit sharply on the ground. Backhanded. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first. Saves it. Stepping in, Masahiro Tanaka. First pitch of the at-bat.
Number 19, Masahiro.
And he's way off balance with the swing there. And it's quickly 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. High and deep to right center. After it is Duggar. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 11.
Striding in, Brett Gardner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone. Curveball down and in, misses. Ball 2. The 2-0 on the way. Fouled off. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ball 1, taken just off the inside.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
Fouled away. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they hold a 1-0 lead. And the versatile Mac Williamson hits next. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it.
One of the things you want to do to get a starting pitcher out of there is make him get his pitch count up, but these guys aren't being very patient.
On the ground to second for Torres. Scooped up. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Batting it, the right field.
Now at the plate, Gerardo Parra. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Liner toward right center. It's in there, and the Giants look to have an extra base hit on their first hit of the game. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Stepping in now, Madison Bumgarner. Gardner is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And that'll bring up Steven Duggar as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field, and the Giants move out ahead. It's 2-1.
Well, he thought he was just about out of this inning. Then the ball leaves the bat, and he's thinking, please go foul. But no such luck. Right off the foul pole for a 2-run homer. Sometimes this sport just isn't fair.
Now back.
Here's Joe Panik.
Joe
Lifted down the line in left. But this will land untouched. 0-1 count and the pitch. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Gardner going back, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
The kicker, number 28.
Here's Buster Posey now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive to left. Stanton is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Bye bye baby. The Giants strike for a pair as you get another look at the
Leading off for the Yankees. The
first delivery to him on the way. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
3-0 now.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
And it's fouled away. And he struck him out. So digging in now, Gary Sanchez. He reached on a single in his first try. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. 0-1, here's the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Crawford's got it. On to first, and Bumgarner's rolling right through him here. 2 away now.
Up next for the Yankees.
So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the 4th, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Duggar ranging back onto the Garden netting and gone.
Yeah, he took care of the 3 and 4 hitters. They might have thought the danger had passed. Well, he was wrong. The number 5 man takes him deep and out of here. It's always tough to get through the teeth of the lineup completely unscathed, and that's evident right here.
Luke Voigt will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. But the Yankees are able to tie things up on the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up, and we're deadlocked now at 2. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt.
Leading up for the Giants, the first baseman.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Pulled toward right center field. Gardner is right there. 1 gone.
The batter.
Now to the plate, Evan Longoria.
Evan.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this will find the wall deep in the corner.
Hey, there's a bullet down the right field line. That had double written all over, but a great job by the right fielder to cut it off and keep him to a single.
Nice aggressive turn by the batter right there, but hats off to the right fielder to keep him from getting the scoring position.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
In now, Mac Williamson. Judge is right there as he takes it for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The right fielder.
In is Gerardo Parra. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gardner going back at the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, and it's not in time. He's safe as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
Wow, what a great piece of hitting here as he took a big swing at that one. Almost got it out of here for a 3-run blast, but he'll be happy with a 2-run double as well.
Yeah, he's not happy either way, but I'm sure the man on the mound is more than a bit relieved that that hit didn't turn into something worse. Standing in now, Madison Bumgarner. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the lead will move to 3 as it's now a 5-2 game.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, D-Roy. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job, and a run batted in.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Stanton will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We played 4 full. Giants on top, 5-2. And welcome back to San Francisco as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Here's a little chopper up the middle. To his left, Crawford. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting.
At the plate, Torres. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes ball 1. We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. Chased a bad one there. 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. The next 3-2. Popped him up. Posey is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Stepping up now, Masahiro Tanaka comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Popped up. Longoria is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, and the deficit remains 5-2. So stepping in, Joe Panik, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
The second baseman.
First delivery to him on the way.
Panik.
Hit out toward second, and that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single.
I'm shocked this pitcher keeps trying to attack the zone with them being so aggressive early in the count. You wonder if he wouldn't be served a little better, just kind of nibbling for a little bit early and then pounding the zone late.
Oh, it's hit to third. 5. Torres hit the bag. On to first, and Posey has bounced into a double play.
The first baseman, number 9, Brandon.
Into the box, Brandon Belt. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
And this is going to find Triples Alley out here in right center for extra bases. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
Now batting, third baseman.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, Vero, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there, not putting his head down, being over aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, Vero, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Giants leave. Here's Brett Gardner now. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up. This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, it looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
And he fouls this one off. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The next 0-2. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. Fouled off. The 1-2. Fouled away. Lays off 2-2 now.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. As soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first baseline. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
The Belt for the twin killing.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. Smoked on the ground left side, and just past his outstretched glove into left, the base hit.
Hey, after starting the game 0-for-2 with 2 punch-outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hit.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1-for-2 in the ball game thus far. Belt trying to get there, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Bumgarner will put this one away, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Yankees. They trail 5-2. Stephen Tarpley enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 71.
Next to bat for the Giants, Brandon Crawford. He's 1-for-2 in the ball game. Line to the right side. Judge is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
And now pitch on the way. Slow roller down the third baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Into the box, Gerardo Parra. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
You got to be frustrated if you're on the mound. You try and go elevated heater right there and blow some cheese by him, and he's able to scramble it and drive it the other way for a base hit. Nice job by the hitter to get the barrel to that baseball.
Stepping in now, Madison Bumgarner. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center. And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away.
Hey, we came into this one wondering how he was going to throw on the mound. That all goes out the window. He just mixed in his second knock of the game. He's going to be smiling for a while on this.
Steven Duggar will stride in, but first we take you back to the third as you take another look here at his two-run homer that had him rolling early on. First pitch coming, here it is. He pulls this one into right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Now this is driven out to deep right center. This could be trouble. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. One run is scored. Here's a second runner around third. And a relay to the plate. And he's in there safely. As they also score a pair of runs on the play. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there, and the inning is over. Another good inning for the Giants. Who's got it better than those folks right there? More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Back here in San Francisco, Giants leading this one as we get set for the seventh. But before it gets underway, there you see our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Digging in now, Miguel Andujar. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
The 1-0 home. Yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. 1-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 2-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game. Stepping into the box, Luke Voigt. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a cut fastball to start things out as it's chopped foul at the plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And it's fouled away. Count is 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Fouled off. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Still 8-2. And we're back for the bottom of the 7th as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with manager Bruce Bochy. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Popped up, and Posey's now 0 for 3 as he's retired here for the first out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Brandon Belt. Last time through was a base hit.
Now batting, the first baseman, Brandon Belt.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Into the cove and gone. A solo home run here for Brandon Belt, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
Now in is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. High pop-up. Voit waits on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Brandon Crawford. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Gardner. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Left fielder, Matt Williamson.
In now, Mac Williamson. Fouled away. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Stanton has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 for the Giants. It's Brandon Belt. Bye-bye, baby. We'll march on to the 8th, and it's now a 9-2 ball game. Digging in, Torres. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how the starter's going about his business, Pat. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Line toward the gap in left center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Next for the Yankees.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Right side. And there's one away. Stepping into the box, Brett Gardner. Torres stands at third with one gone in the inning. Behind 0-2 now. And it's fouled away. Now another 0-2. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Now batting, right fielder.
Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
And he fouls this one off. Trying to strike him out for the third time. Count remains at 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. Fouled off. Men on third with two down. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic bat.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Now in the box, Gerardo Parra. He singled his last time up.
The right fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Gardner is there. He's got it one away. Pablo Sandoval will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Sandoval.
No balls and one strike. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Gardner moves over. Two down.
Now batting.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Steven Duggar. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like you did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Behind 0-2 now. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Joe Panic. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He pulls this one into right. Judge will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. One left. Digging in once again, Giancarlo Stanton starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Still 1-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Williamson facing back, still going back into the bleachers and gone. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying. D-Row, the hitters are on point. The pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
First baseman, Luke Ford.
0-1 the count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Last chance for the Yankees. Hit hard back up the middle, and there's his first base hit in this one. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive.
Now, you don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Behind 0-2 now. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
9-3 the final tally here in this one. San Francisco took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Madison Bumgarner pitches well enough to get the W. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Giants, 9 runs, 16 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is